I've always been a big proponent of workouts in practice emulating game situations. Workouts in practice should always emulate game situation. When you're drilling, you should be emulating what you're doing in a game. If your drills do not emulate game situation, then your drills are not really anything helpful. So, for example, if you're a shooter, guess what? If you're a spot up shooter, we know what should be done: catch and shoot, catch and shoot, catch and shoot, spot up and shoot, spot up and shoot, spot up and shoot. Those are drills that for situations in a game. If you're a post player, guess what you're doing? You got you're getting post position, balls being dumped into you, and you're going to them, you're making a move. And you're being defended the way you'll be defended in a game. And that is how you emulate game situation. You make every rep matter. You act as if it's a game rep. Because if you don't act that way, what's going to happen is you're going to be lazy, you're going to be sloppy, and you're going to be doing absolutely nothing to help your actual game. And guess what? You want to know why Angel Reese can't make a damn layup? You want to know why? Because her practice reps look like motions. They don't look like basketball. They don't look like anything she's doing in a game. They don't look like any of the defense she faces. They look like none of it. Utter waste of time. I mean, if you're just there to break a sweat, you might as well just run some laps because this shit is not basketball. This shit will never get her better. And this is what the Chicago Sky is doing with Angel Reese. And then they post this shit and call this a workout. Like, you can't be serious. And we're going to talk about that right now. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. We talk facts over feelings. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Show Mott. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Appreciate y'all continue to support the channel. Let's jump right in on this thing. This is off of X. Here's a post from someone named Carly Bell. Angel Reese getting some extra work after practice with the pads and fighting through contact. Fighting through contact. I'm gonna tell you what you need to be doing. You need to have Camila Cardoso right there. You need to have Elizabeth Williams right there, and they need to be on top of her. That's how you emulate game situation. This is not emulating game situation, people. Let's show you. So, see what's going on here? She is got a guy with a stick in the air and a guy who's just throwing the ball up the backboard. I want you to look at her feet. She's jumping like this much off the ground. The guy is under the rim. He's holding this little baton up in the air. The guy from behind is just tapping her arm. That I saw someone do a video saying this is how she's going to show the world that she's going to get better. This is not game rep shit. This is not going to make her better. This is, in fact, is going to keep her doing the exact same bad shit that she does. The bad habits that she already has. They're already in place. They're not changing. She gets this much off the ground. There's no grab. First of all, shots ain't coming off like this. Like, this guy's purposely shooting the ball to a point where it's going to come. Like, look at where that ball bounced. The ball bounced off the backboard right here. And it came straight down. Like, that's he's putting up shots on here to just come right back to her. That's not. Or is he emulating her, just shooting the ball back to herself? Is he emulating stat padding 101? I don't know. But what I know is this is not going to get you better as a basketball player. And I'm going to keep letting this run and run and run because this is, she's not even boxing out, man. Like, you think that Jonquel Jones is going to be on her like that? And remember, all they got to do is do this to block her shot because she doesn't get off the ground. She doesn't create space. She never hard dribbles shit creating space. She just flails and throws the shit back at the rim. This isn't. You can call me whatever. You can call me a bully. You can say whatever you want about me. That is not basketball, folks. That is not going to get her better as a basketball player. And when you look at the comments under this post, I mean, I commented on it, and there were people that actually jumped on board my comment. Believe it or not, I'm gonna bring that up right now. So you can see that as well. I just think this is not going to get her better. This is just an example of the continuation of bad habits that she already has, and they're never going to go away if this is the shit you keep doing. They're never going to go away. She's never actually going to get better at doing, I don't know, her job. So let's take a look right here. As you see, this is the post. I actually said she's barely jumping off of the ground. Those are not game type drills. Someone else was just about to say this. Make her ass elevate off the floor and do this as if it's a game like situation. She barely jumps in the game. There's a reason she's leading the league in shots being blocked. No jumping, not creating, no separation, bringing it low where it gets swiped. Let's see some other comments here. This drill isn't realistic. They need to send a third defender. She's always getting triple teamed because of her gravity. They are trying to get her to stop doing this, bringing the ball down to her hips to go back up for the putback after the rebound. This is where a lot of her blocks are. But her shot's not going up high enough. She brought it back down. Look it. She brought the ball right back down to her hip. If you didn't see it before, and I didn't point that out before, she just brought the ball back down to her hip each time. Boom, back to the hip. Back to the hip. Back to the hip. She's doing it each time. So these are the habits that you want to get rid of, and yet in practice, she continues to do them. She continues to do them. The contact, weak as fuck. And the double is way too loose. They need to tighten up on her airspace. You know, her gravity, LOL. Her issue is that she's not strong enough to create space when other bigs are around her. The guy holding the pad isn't pushing back and creating real contact. Someone put DeMarcus Cousins on payroll and coach her up. Maybe it will improve her 30% shooting because that's what she's shooting right now. The Reese fans will believe you mean this because they a bit slow. And yes, I've actually seen videos of people believing this. How can you possibly believe this? There's no way you can watch this and believe this. She's had 18 shots blocked this season. 18 shots blocked. That's insane. Look at the other players. I'm pretty sure that these are the shots attempted. I'm guessing on PG. I don't know if PGA. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna presume that Skylar Diggins-Smith is probably taking a lot more shots than Angel Reese. Probably same with Kelsey Plum. The fact that these guards have their shots blocked less than a big is insane. Does she ever get off the ground? This drill is pointless. To finish through contact, you have to initiate the contact, i.e., bring the ball, catch it, create space, back up. But you got to jump. Be ready to get hit, and then finishing is on your terms, not theirs. Strong base, hard jump, lean in, give a lot of resistance yourself to the contact. Pump fakes as well are lost. A lost start. Go up strong, lay it in soft. Angel Reese doesn't like contact. She is all finesse. She has a weak base and plays straight up and down, which negates her size advantage. At least they're listening to fans, but their pressure needs to be more realistic. She's getting mugged down low. Okay, so people are talking about triple teams. That's called gang rebounding after the second miss. Okay. Again, yeah, all this practice and she still sucks ass. But maybe that's not practice. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. You got Camila Cardoso. You got Elizabeth Williams on your team. Use them. This is what you should be using them for. She needs to get used to creating space. But hey, they're going to keep doing that shit. And they're going to tell you that's practice. There's a reason she shoots 30% from the field. There's a reason she can't make layups. This is the type of bullshit they do. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. I mean, I'm curious to hear it because if you think this works, then you're as delusional as the Chicago Sky and their team, their coaches are. That is not ever going to work. That's garbage. But y'all, and still bringing the ball right back down her hip. So they're not even teaching her to do it. I forget it. Y'all like the videos, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. Let me know what your thoughts are. I appreciate y'all. This is Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. Come on now.